Hello, welcome to Talking Hogs, the podcast that's still crazy after all these years. The rules are
Cheers.
simple, there are none. The summer of Zoom continues. Though I think we're just about out of that tunnel. I think we might have something concrete. God, I fucking hope so. I do enjoy these episodes, though. We were talking off air last week. I know me and Aaron was. Maybe we mentioned it on air. I don't know. Days blend together.
A lot of yelling.
A lot of yelling. A lot of I feel like the Zoom episodes, you get to know us, the guys, who we are and what we're about. Aaron has so much food in his mouth, it's unreal.
I ain't never gonna see you motherfuckers again. That's my plan.
No.
Oh, Aaron's busy again.
Oh, chow it down, boy. What's
Hit
that,
us up.
Pop-Tart?
No, it's pure protein, baby.
Pure pro. Yeah, you can tell it's a protein bar by the way it bends. It's like 9/11 beams. Like they don't just break in half. They just
Jet
totally
fuel cannot melt protein bars.
No,
Yeah.
jet fuel. No, hell no, they can't. The only thing they can break them apart is Aaron's fucking dinosaur teeth he has.
Bend don't break, baby, just like my bones.
Well, how have y'all been?
Pretty damn good.
Fantastic, man.
We'll start this off fucking
Usual.
fire. I got a cup full of. We're getting knobbed up this evening on the cast.
Yeah, boy, get your knob on.
Yeah, Aaron had called me one night, and I was real knobbed up. That was a good phone call, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have too many good phone calls being a 32-year-old man.
Sometimes you got shit to talk about. You got that knob running through your veins. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I was siphoning Q's Wi-Fi while he was experiencing full immersion in D&D with Dan. No outside interference.
And Dan, how was that D&D campaign? Yep, I'm knobbed up. How was that D&D adventure you had with a friend of the show, Chew, who has still not appeared on the show? Kind of.
He's here in spirit. He got Rona 23, so he doing the Lord's work. No, I honestly really enjoy this campaign with him. It's the first time anyone's actually asked me to do sci-fi on purpose. I get to work out a lot of 1950s atomic punk conspiracies centered around UFO crashes and the military-industrial complex. So it's a hoot and a holler. I sicked the Durkinator 2000 on him last week. A robot, the greatest creation of Tomnet, Durkadine Industries' most valiant warrior, the Durkinator 2000, with the best aspects of both Terminators, chiseled pecs and liquid metal dick, which he took full advantage of from the get-go.
Oh, speaking of Stranger Things, did you see where Linda Hamilton is going to be in the final season of Stranger Things?
Oh, no.
Who's
Cool.
not in Stranger Things at this point?
Okay, let's start off with a game. Today's
Pedro
game.
Pascal.
Who's not in Stranger Things?
Easy. Harrison Ford. He won't fucking stand for it.
Who should be in Stranger Things but is not in Stranger Things?
Easy.
Harrison Ford.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton
Dolly Parton.
as the ghost
That's a
of
good
Christmas Past. And the very special, there should be a very special Stranger Things where maybe they offer 11 like crystal meth in Hawkins, and she's like, I don't know what that is, as she awkwardly realizes what curse words are. So who else should be in Stranger Things but is not in Stranger Things? Harrison Ford, that would make sense, but of course he doesn't do nerd shit. He thinks it's so lame.
He's fucking over
That's
it.
true. He's getting too much pussy to do fucking Stranger Things.
Elijah Wood,
Yeah.
he could do that.
I'm surprised. I mean, I'm still a fan of it, but it also seems like it's just a cash grab. Like, why? I mean, hell, why isn't who's internet daddy? Pablo Pascal. I love the guy. I'm surprised he's not in it already.
Yeah,
Pedro.
I love Pedro Pascal, dude. The thing
He's
is he flew too close to the sun too fast. He's always been badass, but then he fucking too much too like it's deserved But look, I've been liking Pedro Pascal since he was the fucking Viper in Game of Thrones. Okay, so I'm gatekeeping on Pedro Pascal.
Good luck with that. Good lord. All I see
Here's what
is
I mean.
horny 30 to 40-year-olds as far as the eye can see.
Oh
Right.
man, talk about a thirst trap. Speaking of thirst traps, we need Pink Power Ranger Amy Jo Johnson in Stranger Things. I think it's a good icon, maybe
Hell
a
yeah.
friend of Winona Ryder in some way.
Bring her back.
Aaron, did I send you that TikTok of the Power Rangers like in-game mega reunion?
Yeah, that's cool.
Man, that got my dick so fucking hard. They managed to get 4, maybe even 5 of the original actors to come
Are you
back.
talking about
out
the
of
movie,
30
the Netflix hour-long thing they made?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this was
That does look good though.
before that. Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
it was their end game. It was all the Power Rangers of all time. There was a tiny little note I saw in that. I can't help but see like the small shit like that sometimes. And it was so heavy, like Rangers up on that because they're by themselves. Like, oh my god, an entire army of I'm assuming modern putties, and like we can't possibly do it on our own. And then, slowly Gandalfing over the ridge is every other generation of Power Ranger. Like, oh, but as they're all like doing their dramatic turnaround to march down and help them out, it was like the first ones they showed had capes. So they turn around and it's all like Raul Julia awesome. And the rest of them are just like, all I do is just regular turn. Like,
We don't have capes in Xenoforce, okay?
Oh man, Power Rangers Dino Force 5, Power Rangers Jet Set Radio Future, where they're all on roller skates graffitiing the sidewalks.
For justice.
Power Rangers Tractor Trailer Force Delta, Power Rangers
Loads.
Kratom.
Oh, dude, that one was good. They all just fall asleep.
I watched the shit out of Power Rangers Kratom.
Need like a Power Rangers Power Wash Simulator team, and it's like you have to pay $50 additional for the skins. All you see are the gloves on their hands. Just
How do people get so into those simulator games, dude?
I guess it's soothing. I just need more game in my game. No shame. I just need more game.
Tons of shame. This come from someone who played 3 hours worth of Lawnmower Simulator one time.
How was it? Was it fun?
I'd rather do the real thing, brother. God, that was bad.
Wow.
Now
Okay,
we
so
knobbing.
I didn't have anything to mix the knob up with, so I used. Are you
Straight
ready?
knob?
I used a Tropicana, like mixed juice of it was it was beet juice.
Fucking hell, man.
What the fuck, dude? Like a cup of coffee. Be an adult.
Just put it over ice.
Jesus, drink it neat.
Beet juice, raspberries, I think maybe agave, everything that it's not supposed to go with, I went with.
What is that beverage intended for? Is it just a can of shit aid?
I
Like,
think
to help
it's
blast your
like
colon?
if your kids don't want their
That's good.
vegetables, they can drink it. Which
Oh, now that shit on its own is delicious. Law, Nikki be juicing this way, and that shit is fucking good. It'll surprise the hell out of you. She's got like golden beets and cucumbers and carrots and shit in there. I mean, I know whatever. It's like oh my god, no one's ever put all these fruits and vegetables. It's just fucking good. It just comes out really tasty.
So Jessica tonight made she found a TikTok of how to make homemade McChickens. Yeah. And yeah, dude, they were actually fucking good. It was the chicken patties, like burger patties, the ground chicken patties. And which I'm not a fan of those normally, but season shell those, dredge them and then put them in cornflakes, like roll them around in cornflakes, make patties, and then you air fry it for 10 minutes, 5 on each side. And dude, it was like I put red onions and lettuce on it, and it was pretty fucking lit.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like perfectly cromulent chicken sandwich, but I'm afraid a McChicken that is not. Like, we're talking the McChicken, the dollar menu, what used to be McChicken, correct?
That's what the TikTok told her, but I was eating this. I'm like, this is a million times better than a McChicken would ever be.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is too
that
good to be a
McChicken's got to be
McChicken.
sad.
Right.
This is just a really
It's
good
gotta be
chicken
sad.
sandwich.
You've
Yeah.
got to pay a lot of money to make an incredibly shitty McChicken on your own. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I ate them too, but you got to have like, it's like cast iron. You're going to have to pay thousands of dollars for the machinery to mechanically separate these chickens, and you're going to need that mechanically separated chicken seasoned machinery
Yeah.
to be able to really instill that flavor and then pound
It's
it
just
flat.
this guy slapping the side of a machine. He's like, hell, this thing's been in operation since 1955. You can't beat that.
Just chugging, fucking diesel powered.
Yeah, just big billows of black smoke coming out from a factory. Yeah, we're making McChickens.
Here's where we give the chicken parts a good spin. Got to separate all them juices.
So
This chicken spinner was blessed by what's his name, Tom Hanks himself.
Here's what we do. We set the wheel to go about 75 miles an hour. And once it hits about 55, we toss the chicken bits in. And then we let that kind of emulsify due to the velocity of the wheel.
Really? That is how that works. You are correct in using that word.
Emulsify? Points.
Yeah. That's a suspension of water and protein. So yeah, and fat.
Fuck yeah, dude. God, I'm so
I got a little game on that note. Since we got some food talk going, all I have to do is make a game based around food because I know our asses are going to talk about it.
Yeah,
and throw it out there. It's a dumb simple. It's called Food Face Off, and you talking about chicken patty, McDonald's made me think of some different ones. Basically, like make your case for which one of these two things are better. Similar sort of avenues. So, like, what about fried chicken versus chicken fried steak?
Okay.
I mean,
Daniel, if I may. The chicken fried steak. I think cube steak is supremely underrated. I think people sleep on it because it is cheap. At least around my parts. I think I hear shit talk of a cube steak. Oh, it's too tough. Oh, it's too this, it's too that. You're cooking it fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a chicken fried steak is delightful. When you get it perfect, it's just the best of both worlds. It really is. And when it's cooked perfectly, I mean, it's just so damn tender and fun. And you're at grandma's house again, and you're just chawing into it, and you choke a little bit, but you don't want anyone to know because you're playing secret fat ass again, and you don't want anyone to know that you're eating the chicken fried steak too fast. So you just kind of choke.
Dude, I'm with you. I do know a lot of people that talk shit about cube steak, about chicken fried steak.
Yeah. Daniel, you're over here in shock.
Dismay.
I am. That's one of my favorite meals. But I mean, I see your point. Now, a cube steak, a lot of times people's problems with it is they get a pork cube steak, a lot of times. Or if you get a beef one, you've got to do a lot of very delicate techniques. And here's a pro tip. When you go get it from somewhere that actually has a butcher, have them run it through the cuber again at a quarter turn. So it's run through the cuber one way that perforates it. Have them run it through again from the side and perforate it in a checker pattern, and it's a lot more tender. If you don't have a butcher to do that, don't shop there. But I think the same could be said for chicken fried chicken as well. You can overcook it, make it tougher than fucking boot leather. I've had plenty of them at fucking Cracker Barrel. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying. But no, a good cube steak, and both of which, if the technique is followed properly, it's good. May I elevate it though?
Sure.
Instead of either one of those options, I would say a chicken fried or a country fried chuck wagon steak or hamburger steak, if you will, for a southern folk. Just make your big flat hamburger patty, treat and dredge it the exact same way you would a chicken fried steak. Hell, soak it in buttermilk. You got to be careful because it'll kind of fall apart. But when you go to fry that and you basically just got a cornflake fried chicken fried hamburger, you don't have to worry about it being tough anymore.
I get the thought behind it. I like the flavor of like I'm lobbying for the chicken fried steak because that is the one I'm with you. Like you can fuck up a chicken real bad. I will eat your shoe leather all day. Biscuit drive through chicken fried steak biscuit. I don't give a shit. Hell yeah. I'll all right.
Something about there's a just this perfect piece of Southern Trinity here where the chicken fried steak with the mashed potatoes and brown gravy and then green beans, salt and pepper. Those things in unison is just that's a favorite meal of mine.
I kind of agree. There's something about the meat.
Raw brown gravy? Oh, no. Well, I was thinking about the mashed potatoes. No, where's my brain at? White gravy. 110% country white gravy.
Oh yeah.
On that.
I don't want most
my
of
apologies.
like chicken. I like to let it stand a little more on its own or flavor up with zest or vegetables. Like I don't usually go gravy with chicken. I don't like a chicken sandwich that's like deluxed out. I don't like fried chicken and cheese and shit. Like I mainly I want to keep that a little more on its own. But chicken fried steak, give me that gravy.
Right. The only time I'll do a fried chicken with cheese is about once or twice a year at Bojangles. I'll do the chicken, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Which I got from a long time ago when we went to Gulf Shores together. We stopped by a breakfast joint, Aaron. I forget the name of it, but TR was all about it, and they had a chicken, egg, and cheese.
Martin's?
Yes.
Oh yeah, old Martin's. They had one in our college town, Carrollton, West Georgia. That shit is decadent. That's about the only damn place I've found it. And I don't think it's a huge chain, but as far as like a restaurant, not grandma making it, they got some badass big old cat head biscuit.
Yeah,
they do. Martin's was always a blast, man. I remember after a long night of partying, going in there at a stout 2 p.m. for breakfast and just ordering shit that's not on the menu. I remember actually, you funny you bring it up. I ordered a chicken, egg, and cheese that morning, afternoon, after a long night of partying. The chicken, egg, and cheese it soothes the soul.
There's a power to it. It's something not to be trifled with often due to the arteries closing. But it is.
There's a good on this note, so we can keep going. What's a good your best biscuit combo biscuit that ends EC? Are you going BEC, SEC? So bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, chicken, egg, and cheese. What are you doing? SEC, baby. 2-time back to back.
Cheese, egg, and cheese.
So on the country store episode with Chris Deal, we touched on this a lot. And I think if I can recall, and I'll bring this up again, now I might throw a wild card in here because my tastes have changed. I think the bacon, egg, and cheese is classic. It's wonderful, but it's shifted over more to like give me a sausage log, not pre-pattied, cut the log, give me a flat chunk of sausage, a little spicy, let's do some medium, not hot. I don't want it to overpower everything else. Give me a hard fried egg on top. Cheese, I love that. Here we go though. Bologna, egg, and cheese.
Oh,
damn
fuck
it, that's mine, dude. I'm
talking like let's burn that bologna. Not to a crisp, but let's char that motherfucker.
Hurt it.
Oh yeah.
Make it regret what it did.
make it remember every time it's hurt me.
Mine's similar. I mean, like we talked about, like the smash patties that are big now with the Maillard. I want somebody to take that fine ass tube sausage for me and mash that shit down with a do me a smashed sausage, egg, and cheese patty.
Holy shit.
That's what I want.
Has that been done?
I haven't seen it yet. Everybody wants to give you that bland, gray, preformed sausage patty.
Yeah. All right. So we dice some onions up, butter in the pan, Bop, bop, bop. Throw that. Get the patty. Smash it on top. Man, shit, dude.
What are you thinking,
We're just
Dan?
doing hamburger, egg, and cheese.
Come on.
Is that adequate?
I would still prefer the spicy breakfast sausage, egg, and cheese over a hamburger patty, egg, and cheese personally for a breakfast biscuit.
I haven't found a breakfast burger that I've only had maybe one or two. I don't know. It hasn't hit me that right way. It's got to be those breakfast meats. I'd have a ham, egg, and cheese. A pork chop, egg, and cheese can do the trick as well. But final answer. Oh, okay. Hold on. If we're doing bologna, egg, and cheese, burnt bologna, cheese, and then a runnier yolk fried egg. Let the yolk spill over to the bologna. Everything else, I like it pretty hard fried.
I wasn't even going to get y'all fighting about that one because I know how we feel. Yeah, I mean, runny oak. Fuck that egg cake. God damn it.
That's how I was raised, dude. My mom has always been like, you're going to die if you eat it like that. I didn't have a medium steak until I was like 27.
Damn.
What about a biscuits and gravy, egg, and cheese? Hear me out. Just lay it out like a biscuit and gravy, but before you put the gravy on top, put some eggs down, put some cheese on top of it, then pour the gravy over top.
I've done that. I've actually done that before, like for myself, like when we've made that for the kids and everything. And then like I'm usually, being who I am, being the dad, you either get all the food or the last of the food. And I had just spoonful, like what was left, spoonful of gravy. I imagine it almost as if it was the mayonnaise of a sandwich. Slopped it on there.
It makes sense. It's delicious. I can't roll with that much. It's just fucking heavy. It slogs me down because if you're going either way, like biscuits and gravy or cheese biscuits, like you know what both of these need? Extra flour, fat, and dairy. God damn.
Biscuit on top of biscuit, dude. It's just a biscuit inception.
Here's your liquid biscuit on top. A little bit of pig fat in there for your ass.
Oh, you like that, don't you, fat motherfucker? Oh, and I do.
I know you do, you fat motherfucker. No, stop.
Talking about secret fat ass again.
Dude, yeah. That if there's ever some prophetic shit that all three of us have talked about on this show, at least on my end, I think secret fat ass is one of the truest things that's ever come to life on this show. Once I said, I was like, this rings true for everybody. Everyone plays secret fat ass.
Everyone sat in their bed eating a whole 12 pack of tacos from Taco Bell and watched anime. We've all played secret fat ass.
We've all played secret fat ass, dude.
And on that note, let me give you the last one that was the only one I had planned that was the reason for the season. Tell me what you think about Pete-Zilla versus Shakaroni.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go.
Pete-Zilla's Little Caesars newer one, just the like.
I'm gonna have to go. Pete-Zilla is more appropriate. My problem with the Shakaroni, well, it does have a high concentration of pepperoni, which I'm after. It means more grease. It's a good pizza equation to have. I've got to say that I'm upset that it's not big pepperonis. You know what I mean? Like it's the Shakaroni. You already have big pepperonis in existence. You don't have to create a new thing. Just put big pepperonis on it because Shaq real big, right? It's good marketing. Right. They missed an opportunity. I feel like they just kind of slacked off on that one. Feels lazy. The Shakaroni feels lazy.
It's just 3-pointer.
In my opinion, it's the lesser of the two pizza joints too. You got Shakaroni with Papillon, and you got Little Squeezers has the Pete-Zilla.
You choosing Little Squeezies over Papillon?
I'll say yes.
I think
Papillon, while it's technically a better pizza, I have gotten worse indigestion from Papa John's than Little Caesars has ever given me.
Oh, now everybody's got their own. So which pizza chain hurts your tum-tum? Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own. For me, it's
Papa
Little
John's
Squeezies.
Fucks me up the most.
Okay. I'm still going to eat them all.
Yeah. It's pizza.
But as far as like garlic butter cup shootability.
I never
popping
do the
on.
garlic butter. I never do the garlic butter.
Oh,
Yep.
I got one in the fridge now, baby.
Never
Shoot
do it.
them babies. Drink them cold. Put a little salt on top.
Squeeze it. Lick it like a lolly.
Don't dare me.
Yeah.
I will.
What was your pick? What do you ultimately roll with, Dan? I think ultimately I'm going to roll with
Godzilla, all
Shaq-a-Roni
day.
just because I grew up a Shaq fan. Fuck it.
I mean, Shaq fan or not, it feels lazy. Pizzadilla or Pizzazilla is
I
good.
like
I am old
Pizzadilla.
enough to remember
Roll it up in a
Pizzadilla.
ball.
Papa,
They do that,
Papa
right?
Young has a Pizzadilla. Young has a Pizzadilla.
I think
Pizzadilla.
Pizza Hut does it now too, where they
Pizzadilla.
just
That's
cover it in
Italian. I
Dorito
forgot.
dust.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah, I
is
forgot. I haven't had the Dorito dust one yet.
What happened with Doritos just being like, we're gonna take the dust and put it on everything?
I think they just have a surplus of powder. They don't know what to fucking do with it.
See, that's the back in the day when people first started getting coconut water. They didn't talk about. It was like only a few people could see into the future. And it was like making that coconut water. You're going to have extra pulp and stuff. Look to the future. You're going to see a lot of products with that organic coconut pulp with coconut oils and stuff. They're going to try to shove down your throat because it's the excess. People didn't talk about the Doritos and all the extras they leave behind. Floors caked in dust. They've got mounds of it. Like if you've ever seen a talc factory or any sort of mineral factory like we have in our hometowns, mounds of Dorito dust just hanging out like that in the yard.
Just
like
mining it from the ground.
Products. It's like filler products at the base of the mountain. There's just giant 20-foot stacks of Dorito dust. And the wind blows just right on a hot summer day. The whole town gets cheesy.
My eyes.
My eyes, they're Cool Ranch.
There's actually a place.
To something though.
Yeah. What was that?
I do want to say that probably the excess of Dorito dust, right, is a byproduct of the government subsidies of dairy farming, right? They've had to buy they paid dairy farmers to make all this milk. We can't possibly drink it all. They've had to turn it all into cheese. What stays better than regular cheese, but dried or evaporated cheese, ergo cheese dust. And then that cheese dust, the government subsidizes companies that use cheese heavy foods to get rid of their surplus of cheese. So this excess infusion of Dorito dust, even the Cool Ranch is dairy based. So, this excess infusion of Dorito dust is a result of government subsidies of dairy farming. Just like the coconut water.
There's a place I have to go to for work that is literally a manufacturer of food dust.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they make mixes that you would buy in a grocery store, and then they make food dusts that are sprinkled upon various things. And you want to talk about the strangest smelling building.
I bet.
You go in there and it's like, yeah, it's a very like, I don't know what the hell I'm smelling, but it smells. It ain't great.
I hope they have it roomed off in the different categories, and there's like the radioactive, like only cross barrier with certain gear, like the Tajín dust rooms and shit, like the talkie dust.
This is where the John Boy and Billy chicken fry mix is at. Wah, 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 wah.
Can you imagine working in the offices there? Because if you work in the offices there, you're going to smell like fucking powder gravy mix. Like no matter. No.
Let me tell you this: the people that work in the offices there, they have a separate entrance and exit. They never have to fucking go in it.
I would hope so.
It's just going to show up to
working with gloves.
Now my ass, I have to go through every inch of it. I go in through the loading dock, and I walk through. I have to go in the safety office to get some PPE on, and then I gotta walk to the locker room and do my job there, and then I gotta replace legit 400 aprons there every single week. So I get all their dirty aprons, and it's not that bad though. No, not that bad. It makes me a lot of money.
It'll put the pounds on you, I bet. Just absorbing cheese dust through your pores.
That's what I'm blaming it on.
Just like this motherfucker right here. Look at this. Man, if y'all didn't watch that Nintendo Direct today, we only got 5 minutes left, so I want to gush about like There's a lot of good stuff. It was the first Nintendo Direct in a while that had a ton of shit for me. But we're getting a new 2D Mario, and he's getting a new power, and it bloats him up into this fat motherfucker right here. I can't wait to play as me some fat fucking elephant Mario. I can't wait to see what elephant Peach and Daisy look like. And you can play as Daisy now.
Wait, there you can probably do Daisy or be Daisy.
You can be Yoshi's. They're pulling out the stops, baby. But I need to see me a fat horsed out elephant.
So it's a new 2D Mario.
Yeah, baby, coming out October.
That's the cool thing about Nintendo. When they do announce something, they're like, and it's going to be out in 2 months.
Right.
They usually
Somebody come play with me. 4-player co-op.
Is it local or is it like could me and you do it via the internet?
I don't know. I don't know about that. That'd be fun if we could do it online with each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's 2023. Why can we not?
Nintendo.
But I don't want to shit on the couch co-op. That's the thing that seems to go away a lot.
No,
I want to be able to play with people in my home too. Give me both.
Yeah, both. Both is what we should have in the year of our Lord 2023.
Give me both.
Give me both.
Fuck.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Casey.
420.
Yeah.
4 minutes. Listen.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to save it, but there are billionaires in tubes right now underneath the ocean.
That's
Drowning.
going to be part 2 of this one because I wanted
Okay.
to talk on that too.
Let's go on
Well,
roll
listen,
part 2.
Before we do that, we got 4. Yeah, rolling itchy and scratchy, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Should we do Alabama Justice performance?
Well, here's the other thing, and I've only got 3 minutes, so it'll cut me off, so we won't have to endure it for long. Have y'all been keeping up with UFO news lately? Just in the last couple weeks?
Like bits.
I'm gonna say not all the stuff you've seen. No, there's no way.
Okay. So
Well,
Daniel knows the most. I would say I know second, and then Aaron would be third. That's my guess.
Did you see where that guy and like several other top government officials are just like, yeah, we've got ships. Yeah, we've had them. We've been collecting them for 70 fucking years. We know where they come from. We know what they are. We have some of our own. Deal with it. Like literally one of the highest level security dudes, and like all
I
his
have seen
contemporaries are
that.
just like
The guy's like, do we have? It's like some British dude. He's like, no, do we? Is there ships? And he's pretty much like, oh yeah. There's a lot.
yeah.
There's
There's a lot.
bunch. I've seen them. I drove one at 7-Eleven one time.
I got one parked out in the damn fucking parking lot right now.
Just
You
puts
can't
out
even see the
Marlboro Light.
motherfucker.
Hell, man.
Parked in the driveway. Looks like a Dodge Dart.
It's just made up. Oh, hell, they don't make them like they used to. You know, these old alien ships, man, hell. You'd go about 0 to speed of light about 15, 25.
Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey's just standing out,
Second.
leaning on it, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, he's leaning on alien tech. Yeah, you know, back in my time, these are made out of solid steel. You get $4,000 or $5,000 off of this if you turn that in.
He melted it.
If you melted it down, bro, you melt this thing
Redneck's
down.
meth head's trying to figure out where the catalytic converter is on the bottom of it, trying to cut it off.
Only for them to realize that it's an entire catalytic converter. The entire thing is a catalytic converter.
We could sell this thing for so much meth.
Dale, this whole thing is like $10, $20 worth of meth. I love meth, man.
Speaking of, before the end here, I just got a little news bulletin in. It says body found in Candy's Creek, Cleveland, behind Collins Drive on Wednesday. They don't know who it is. Still trying to figure out the identity and cause of death. If you murdered someone and buried them in Candy's Creek in Cleveland, Tennessee, near us, you can trust us. Yeah.
Reach out at talkinhogspodcast@gmail.com. Send us a manifesto.
Some crackhead just drowned. UFOs are real. Why? Why?
Oh man.
This is why they should just go ahead and just let it all out, because honestly, we'll be shocked for like 24 hours, and then it'll be like, oh, billionaire stuck in tube. And
yeah, what you done for me lately? See, they work together with Hollywood to desensitize us. That way, now we're ready for it. And like you said before, Dan, like most things we've talked about, is like they're letting us know this now. So what do we not know now? What is the thing they're covering up by letting us know this at this point?
And that is soft disclosure. And I'm looking for more of a half chub disclosure,
Yeah.
maybe even a semi-soft or partway flaccid disclosure. I don't need a rock hard disclosure. I don't need aliens showing up my fucking living room.
Episode
give me a
title,
half
Rock
chub.
Hard. Okay, is that the episode title? Rock Hard Disclosure?
Rock hard disclosure?
Hard
Sounds good to
disclosure.
me.
And I'm so flaccid.
All right, well, if you guys want to stay hard with us, give us a second. We'll be right back. And that's what happened after the murder.
Damn. What a tale.
Yeah. It's crazy what happens when we turn the Zoom off.
Oh man. That's only for the patrons to know.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Why do I do it?
Ow,
Oh,
that
cool.
hurts.
Hey, Casey, Aaron.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
billionaires in tubes right now.
Let's talk about the billionaire tube dream.
Everybody else is.
Then let's give our hot 3 white guy take on it. So for those of you not aware, billionaires are in tubes, and they wanted to go see if Leonardo DiCaprio is still at the bottom of the ocean.
Yep. What better to do with billions of dollars than to just go see what happens to misappropriations of billions of dollars?
So using what looks like to be a PlayStation 2 remote, it was a good remote. It's a great remote.
What was it? It's like it's a Logitech like gaming pad or some shit, right? Like a legit.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're not the first people to use a gaming controller to control something like that.
Right. Hey, whatever works, man. What was it in the past? There was like
they weren't using
was it some NASA shit
controller.
that like a ton of PS2s were used for to like do some shit?
The Space Shuttle Challenger used an NES controller.
Hell yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
I mean, it's got everything you need. Up, down, left, right, A, B. A is gas, B is brake. Start pauses the game.
If they'd have put in the Konami code, they would have had 40 extra lives, and it would have been all right.
Well, what's that one? Up, down, left, right?
Almost.
Up, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Up, down, down.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Left, right.
Up, down.
Wait, I don't know.
Up, down. I'm thinking of Grand Theft Auto, unlock all weapons, up, down, left, right.
L1, R1, L1, R1, R2, L2, yeah.
And now I have no wanted level.
Sweet. Oh, man, I had those guys, dude.
Me too, dude.
Click.
I have grenade launchers.
Yeah.
Now I'm a cool dude in the 90s.
Yeah. But they're in them tubes. And what's fun is we're recording this in the midst of the tube debacle. Now this will be released sometime next week. Monday.
We'll know their fate by then.
So we'll have a lot more information when this releases than we do right now. So if I may, I think we should speculate just a little bit and a quick little game that I just made up while I was smoking a cigarette called Deadlines.
Okay.
So coming up next Monday, right? There'll be a lot more developed about this whole billionaire tube debacle. What are some headlines you expect to see lead up to Monday? Today's Wednesday, the year of our Lord 2023, 6/21. Over the weekend, as we go into the weekend, what will be the next headline about our billionaire tubes?
Oh,
let's see.
Son, I don't know. There's nothing great. I'm trying to workshop it. There's some like wet money, or like their heart will not go on. There we go. There we go.
That might be it.
It's Friday night down in the billionaire tube, and it's time to cut loose from a long week using a Logitech controller to go to the bottom of the ocean. How are those crazy cats in that billionaire tube going to unwind on a Friday night?
Screaming for help.
Probably just
they can't hear us for the tube.
Passing
Kind
out.
of,
Will they pass out before the pressure gets there? What happens first? Both sound pretty okay
what are
as far as ways to go.
some
They're
fun
playing
Friday
G-
night cocktails they might
they're
come up
playing
with?
Rook. They're playing a game that
Yeah.
takes forever. Someone brought Disney Monopoly, 20,000
Where's
Leagues
the
Under
one?
the Sea.
Appropriate.
Um,
Clue, I
yeah,
imagine, is a good one, especially when they
Battleship.
start murdering each other.
Yeah, no, it'll be Battleship. Just every guess hits. Yep,
What
looks
kind
like
of
you
tunes
suck.
are what kind of tunes are they gonna play on their Friday night party time?
Um, let's see.
Well, there's the
Uh,
obvious Yellow Submarine.
Good.
it's like, God damn it, Ted, you made a mixtape just for this, and it's Yellow Submarine 40, like just 40 times in a row.
It's also
Just
got
as long-
Octopus's Garden.
Oh, great, the good Beatles songs.
It's exactly as long as much oxygen as we have left. So when the music
That's
stops, we run out of air.
hey, I want this song to go on for. I don't know what's worse, this song going on or my heart stopping. I mean,
So
I want to see the Titanic too, but it's also on the bottom.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about that. You wouldn't catch my big ass in there. I mean, it sounds horrifying.
What would you
So-
just would you pull your dick out and jerk one more time, dude?
it's completely
try.
dark. It's pitch black in there. There's no lights other than what they brought with them. If the machine doesn't have power, it's pitch dark. You gotta be jerking it. I imagine everybody in that tube is jerking it.
Fucking
What?
hear you. Gosh.
I don't know what's worse,
Dad, are
committing a
you
few
jerking
acts of sexual assault in the bottom of the ocean.
What happens at the bottom of the ocean stays at the bottom of the ocean.
Look, if that guy that runs Virgin Airlines can send people to the moon, why can't we go to the bottom of the ocean?
It's a lot fucking hard. It's a
Right?
lot goddamn hard.
A lot harder to get to the bottom of the ocean. God damn.
So, do you think they just got wedged in the fucking ballroom? Like, okay, all right. So they're down there,
Yes.
and the dude's like, "Dude, don't be a
I really
pussy.
did.
Let's go inside."
Yeah. I paid 200 grand for this shit. I want to see where Leonardo DiCaprio boned that bitch in the car.
An extra 100 grand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, let's go see if Leonardo's painting of that naked chick with the tits is down here. It's a movie.
Hey, what do you think? Do you think maybe the pilot, like something along that line, like here's an extra 200 grand? Take his on. He's like, hey, fuck it. If I live, I'm double the richer. If I don't, I take these smug bastards out with me.
Yeah, I really see that being what happened is a kind of a hold my beer kind of moment. I don't see, I mean, yeah, catastrophic failure, but that's not fun. I'm kind of with you guys. It was a dare. They're just throwing sweaty wads of cash at them to drive them into the boat, and they're going to die in the Titanic inside of a metal tube full of money.
Hey, show me where all the Irish guys were pumping coal into the engines.
Let's see
Go to
where
the
they
deepest
danced
part of the
at.
boat. I'm trying to see if I can't see no skeletons. Look, if James Cameron, so he went and saw it. He didn't go inside the boat. He just guessed what the inside looked like.
He probably had maps and papers and shit.
He had something to say about this situation. Fuck if I know what he said. He
Has
said
anyone
something.
called James Cameron to rescue them? I mean, he did
He's the
save us
only
from that
one that
oil spill.
knows the emergency exits and where they're
I
Yeah.
at.
think they've tried.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what he
Send the
said.
avatars down there. They can swim now. Send the Navi down there. They'll go get them.
Those movies
James.
fucking suck.
They are. They're god awful. Why does anyone like them? They're trash. They're pretty.
What was the
but they're
what was
pretty
the
trash.
last good James Cameron movie? Fucking Terminator 2?
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Aliens.
God.
Terminator 2.
But Terminator 2 came after Aliens, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Terminator 2.
What fucking clickbait, man! God damn, I looked up like James Cameron's statement about the submarine, and it's just this this clip from this article they picked was Cameron himself has spoken about the experience of being underwater during the terrorist attack on September 11, 2001. And I was just diving to the Titanic.
What a pussy. Hiding under the ocean like a pussy.
That's
You
right.
just this is what you go down, you see the Titanic, you do a loop, and you go back up.
Nope.
They had to have gone
that
inside
kind
that boat, and it's kind of like when you were a kid, you used to swim underneath people when they were on the raft, but you misguided and you get fucking caught for a half second. You're like, I'm gonna drown. I'm 8 years old and I'm gonna
Mhm.
drown.
This is
Let me
an
tell you
in and out
something.
mission. This is just the tip. You don't want to linger.
No. So here's the thing: that metal tube full of billionaires ain't got a window on it because they're so fucking far down. So everything's through a screen. So some billionaires on that boat like, how'd I know it's really the Titanic and you ain't just showing me a YouTube video? I need you to go in there, find me some negligee from the 1920s, and here's a big sweaty wad of cash to go fucking do it. And they got stuck. That's 100% what happened. I guarantee. I give you my Cajun guarantee that is what happened.
It's an interesting funny, well, yeah, I mean it's funny. I'm telling you right now, if I go the Titanic money and I died, make fun of me, please.
Oh yeah, absolutely. God, there's no. What would you do with that money instead? There's no fucking way. I'd rather send me the other way. Go to space. That seems safer.
Yeah, for real. Just not any of that. What's fun is no matter how much money they've got, they didn't make billions of dollars hiking up the price of insulin to fucking just do a lap. And now that they're down there, that money doesn't mean shit. It can't do shit for them. All that accumulation, all that time, still gonna fucking drown, just like a poor person would.
Death and
Kind of
Well,
taxes,
ironic.
baby.
I think that's
Just death.
mostly
It's not even
true.
taxes anymore. They used to say that. I'm sorry, but death and taxes, we all go through it. Fuck no, it's just death now.
Yeah,
That's the only equalizer.
they. I think that's mostly true. If they end up not making it, for fucking sure. But down there, that money still does mean like they're getting much more search effort and give a damn about it than like some orphan on a raft.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
all the
so
migrants floating across the Atlantic. Yeah. They're just getting torn apart by sharks. Meanwhile, we got 4 white dudes on the bottom of the ocean trying to be fucking Jacques Cousteau. Love it, dude.
so in the spirit of our game, we'll close it up. Like ultimately, and we're going to see how bad we're going to eat it. But like ultimately, this is going to come out Monday, and God knows they're going to run out of air long before then. So we'll kind of know where we're at before this comes
Let's
out. What is the conclusion, Casey? How does this end?
um
Funny answers.
how does this end? They find the submarine and they open it and nobody's in there.
Oh fuck, ghost ship.
Ghost Ship 2, Electric Boogaloo, dude. The first one was pretty good. They should have made a sequel.
That was
Yeah, I
good
really should
cheese.
slow it.
I like it.
Harry,
I think
how's this go down? It's Monday morning. What's your prediction? How's this going to go down by the time this comes out? What's
Oh,
going to
Ocean
happen?
gonna chew them up like this apple here.
You know, a
Swallow
marriage
them
is a lot
whole.
like peeling an orange.
what happens to their bodies? Imagine being the guy, like they get the submarine, they bring it up, they get it to dry land, and then they're all looking at each other like, who's gonna crack this bad boy open?
Oh my god! And all the depressurized body goo just spews out of the top like a
Would
metal
that be
whale.
what it is? Would it just be goo?
If they're crushed by pressure, it'll just be goo.
Yeah,
If they just run out of air and suffocate, probably just be some rotten bodies in a can.
Kind of like
It all
sardines,
depends on how
yeah.
it goes down.
Just a
not
loose
good.
can of sardines.
You got any funny predictions for how this goes down? Saved by James Cameron.
Titanic
Cthulhu
2.
drags him to the surface. Yeah, Titanic 2. They don't give a shit.
He's over there chewing on his apple, dude.
They just chawing.
I
He ain't
told
got
you
no
about
time for it.
apple.
He's gonna chew
I
up a
already
black
gave
apple.
you my answer. It's
That's
apple.
my answer, dude. Ate it. Ate it up. Well, I assume they'll all be dead or crushed into an aluminum can, but I'd like to think that maybe these new UFO friends we learned about might save them. Maybe that'll be our first interaction with them. They're like, hey, we got all your billionaires. And then they murder them live on public television. And
On
we
the
all
dark
cheer.
web.
Yay!
Uh, so I mean, it's weird because if they take any piece of the Titanic out from those depths after this long, it'll just destroy itself upon like entry to.
Yeah.
I don't understand. They could have just went to Pigeon Forge, the Titanic Museum, and gotten roughly the same experience.
Yeah, and with that kind of money, you get VIP status at Margaritaville. Hell, Jimmy Buffett going.
You could.
That's how you get that Jimmy Buffett.
That's how you get that JBBJ, dude. Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett. Oh my god! And hell, with that kind of money, you could just rent out the whole damn laser port, play laser tag inside the arcade on the go karts.
Danny, you know about the JBBJ, right? You know about mine and Aaron's. One of our oldest jokes is just the idea of Jimmy Buffett giving.
Oh,
he knows. He was probably there when I was drunk.
Right.
Hey, Jimmy, how about you go ahead and sing one of them songs? Give me that one, brother.
Hey,
cheers, bro.
have to warm up them vocal cords, boy.
Hey, go on now. Where you wasting away again at, brother? Go ahead, let me know. Sing into the microphone. It's just Jimmy Buffett takes a 1/4 inch of dick in his mouth. He just starts throwing up, dude.
The worst gag reflex of any musician.
That extra part, like he can't suck a dick worth a damn.
He wants to, though. That's the thing, is he's down. He just can't.
Oh, it makes him crazy.
It makes him crazy. Wasting. He just huffing it.
Oh, poor bastard.
Come on, and your dick's just soft. Like, you making me lose my edge, brother. Come on now.
I'm gonna have to take more of these gas station pee-pee pills.
Too late. I done took them all, Jimmy.
Oh, no.
You gonna make me do this here at Margaritaville, my hotel? Yes, sir.
Oh. That's a rough time while I'm eating firecracker shrimp at table 21.
I'm peeling the tail out and just sucking them down.
Oh, the shrimp are making him gag.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're trying not to look, but
hey, Jimmy.
Damn, that man's a legend.
This is all legend. I heard this. I don't mean it's true. Hey, JB, I call him JB. Hey, you come over here for a little bit, babe.
Take a knee. Hell, take two.
Take both them knees.
Hey, you like that ice crush, baby?
Hello. You ever been to? Did we talk about you?
Oh, dude, one of my favorite experiences, me, Jessica, and the kids. We stayed at Margaritaville, dude. I didn't receive a JBBJ that evening, but they did have a rooftop pool, and which was cool. And they had the Margaritaville mixer, which is a stellar piece of drink making technology. And I was just making cocktails on the back porch. I actually have a great picture of myself. My hair is just completely fucked up, and Jessica took it of me at Margaritaville, drunkenly drinking a cocktail I made at 3 a.m. God, that was back when I was smoking cigarettes every day. God bless.
What a time to be alive.
I miss them, Daniel. Let me tell you something, dude. I'll smoke them whenever we.
Get you hit.
I'll smoke them whenever we record and we're all together. But dude, I fucking miss. I don't know what was harder for. Like, honestly, if you look back, like I miss weed and cigarettes every single day, and I do neither now. And it's
good for you. I'm proud of you, Casey. That's a hard road to plow. I couldn't do it, man. I'd have to. Yeah, I gave up drinking. That's all they're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get out of me. You can have the booze. That's it.
I'll try to live in more moderation with everything. That's my caveat. But the smoking, I gotta Yeah, that's the one that was out for me too. I miss it to a degree. It's like I miss it when I want it, and then the rest of the time I'm feeling better. I don't.
If I keep myself busy, I'm not thinking about it. But it's those low times. It's those quiet moments where everything's actually cool at the house, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, damn, I wish I was high
Yeah, yeah.
to even more appreciate the moment, to just be totally in a zen state of relaxation. But then also in my personal situation, we like railroaded any kind of progression in my life because of my work history and what I've done, not finishing college and what have you. It had completely railroaded any kind of progression. And it took me a while to really come to terms with that.
No, baby, you fine. I mean, hell, I ain't let it slow me down. Shit, I've had to take a bunch of wild jobs and various pyramid schemes and beat up children and take money out of their parents' wallets. But by God, I finally got myself an established, well, career is not the right word, but place to go every day. And or they don't judge me for how I look or what I say or what I smell like when I come in the mornings. They just take me as I am.
I mean, they do, but it's just okay. You're allowed
Oh, yeah. I just choose not to
to
hear
do
them.
it. Yeah. Well, treat everybody differently. It's one of those things, and I do think that is on a like a little more seriously. It's one of the like you hear people bitch about like the bad things in life. Like, yeah, don't hate people for who they is. Don't push your religion on them. But then you got stuff like old fucking potheads who are like, oh, I'm chill, I'm laid back. Why the fuck aren't you smoking though? And just proceed to berate you about that like any other cult of believers. Like, oh, you ain't doing it right. You ain't doing enough. You ain't smoking the right kind. Fuck you. Smoke like me. And like, God, I thought you were supposed to be chill, hippie.
Yeah, I ain't very chill of you, bro. It's not very wavy gravy of you at all.
Just going back and like the amount of, I mean, just in I guess the literal 10 to 12 years that I was doing it, man, I loved it all the time.
Never stop rocking.
Never
Never
stopped
stop.
rocking. And now, if I was to even ding a piece of the truck, I will be tested.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. No gods, no masters, Casey. Don't forget what our ancient forefathers taught us. No gods, no masters.
Yeah, but also, I'm just like we're on the precipice of like not struggling, and that's been a whole other side of it.
That's pretty fucking
Well,
awesome.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I
like
mean, we all eat a little shit somewhere, even though like those people, those them ones, who are like ain't fucking nothing. You fucking up. You doing one? It's like, baby, you fucking up too. You
Somebody
got
fucking up.
somebody to deal with.
Somebody
yeah.
got to answer some.
I uh, I just tell myself eventually I'll be able to again, but for now, I'm focusing on the. I went to bed at 8 last night. Woke up at 3 this morning. Been up ever since 3 a.m.
Loud.
We're yeah, yeah. It's I still enjoy it though. It's better than what I've ever done with anything else. I was able to take we had a little celebratory dinner for one of the kids yesterday for doing well in school this year, and the
Yeah.
grandmother came along, Jessica's mom, and she's kind of found herself in kind of a harder financial spot. And for the first time in like our kind of familial relationship, I actually took her out, like, hey, I'm paying for everything. I've never been able to do that.
That's a good feeling, man. I feel that. That's a good pat dad power move.
How
Yeah,
tight
it's
was your
like,
butthole?
so here's a story for the pod. And so we're at Miller's Ale House. Tuesdays, kids eat free, and Solace loves that place, and it was for him. So I was
Never
like,
been.
the food's actually pretty good. I mean, it's like you're kind of Longhornish. I'd rather have that than Cheddar's or Longhorn or any of those places. Because what they do, they make incredible I have a whole thing about Cheddar's. They do.
Cheddar
They have
sucks,
chicken
huh?
fingers that are awesome. They're really fucking good. So they call them zingers, and they have this thing
God
called
damn it.
they call them the Zinger Mountain Melt, which is literally their chicken tenders, in whatever sauce, and they put them on top of French fries, covered in cheese and bacon.
God
Okay, yeah.
damn.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
With their ranch is like house made, and it's just so nice and cool, and oh man.
I
So I
can't
got
get that's rough. That's a bomb. I can't even do that stuff anymore. I find myself like I'm eating like the fourth handful of the fifth fried thing on this plate, and I'm just like, uh, uh.
yeah, no, it was rough. Today was a much healthier day. It's like I had a food hangover, but I was like, going to Miller's, gotta get the Zinger Mountain Melt for $14.99. It's a good
Zinger Mountain Melt sounds dope as hell, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I'm
it's
all
like
about
take
it.
your favorite appetizer and turn it into a meal. That's the Zinger Mountain Melt, dude.
Are the tendies on top of the fries or underneath the
Yes.
fries?
On top of the fries.
I feel like underneath would be a better move, but I'm not one to tell them how to make their Zinger Mountain Melt.
Who am I?
Who am I to
Um,
judge?
and then Jessica was looking at the menu, and she's like, being super girly about it. She's like, "What do I want?" And I'm like, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck." And she goes, "Oh, let's see what the deals of the day are." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, Casey, I have to have this." And I'm like, "Asshole is like that." And I'm like, "What do you want, baby?" And she's like, "Snow crab legs." And I'm like, "Fuck, shit."
You know what looks good?
You're right.
These shitty little ringed out, barely survived chain snow
Yeah, I
crab
know we're
legs.
not at a seafood restaurant, but let's order seafood. Um,
Mm-hmm. Like
and
getting a steak at Red Lobster, man. Just not a good move.
what do you do? So she and I look at her and I do this. I go, I know I did this. I didn't mean to. She goes, I want to get the snow crab legs. And for viewers of
No.
YouTube, you'll see this. I go this. I go. I do.
Yeah, good plan.
Good. Sick. I can't wait for you to want to eat my food instead. Uh,
I
and she
guess I'll
looks at
be
me.
having the snow crab legs.
Yeah, and then she looked at me. She says this. She goes, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just pay for my own food. And I was like, no,
Oh,
that's not what I'm saying. I'm
I
just.
ain't a part of this convo, by the way. I ain't a part of this convo.
Hold on. There's a good ending to this.
Okay, okay.
We divorced. No.
nice. All over some snow crab legs. Fantastic.
uh, no. So she gets the crab legs out, and then she kind of realizes as soon as she gets them, she's like, I have no idea how to eat these.
Nice.
And I looked at her and I was like, you never do. Every time you eat crab, I had to crack 90% of the crab for her. So I'm sitting there eating chicken finger and then like snap, pull, and then she was like, thank you, baby, for getting me the food and also cracking and pulling apart the food and giving that all to me. And I'm like, it's fine. And at the end, she's like, I should have just got what you got. I'm like, you said that literally the past 2 times we've been to Miller's. You're like, I should have gotten the Zinger Mountain Melt. You gotta get the Zinger Mountain Melt, dude.
Oh, you won't hear me say that.
They're
Dude, you
really
gotta get the
moving some
Zinger Mountain
mountains
Melt.
over there. Yeah,
Um,
man, the turnover rate on that's got to be extreme. I bet they're slinging mountain melts like a motherfucker.
it's
You give it a name like that?
$14.99, dude.
Is
And
it
it's
like a
good.
luge of cheese? You can just like take a shot straight to the.
It's actually pretty tastefully done. It's
Nacho cheese chaser.
you know, it's not goo cheese, it's shredded cheese. They
I'm
throw it
looking
through
this
the
shit
oven
up. Zinger.
and damn 10 minutes already. Nice.
Pulling it up.
Uh
Zinger Mountain Melt. Miller's
Zinger
Ale
Mountain
House.
Melt. This could also be the name of the episode, is Zinger Mountain Melt.
Yeah, let's
They're
get
they're
that.
both
Let's
good at
get
kitchen
that
beers.
friend of the podcast.
Miller's
I
Ale
mean,
House.
if you told me it was from Applebee's, I'd believe you. I don't
Shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, does it sound white trash on paper? Yes. Does it look white trash in person? Double. However, the quality of the chicken is awesome. And who don't love a little fried cheese and bacon action? Little house made ranch.
Why didn't you tell me that you could make it Miller size with double zingers for just $9.99 more?
Now that's a sharing size if you're trying to split it with somebody, brother.
God
Oh,
damn.
this is my new favorite thing, man. The Zinger Mountain Melt. Holy fuck, if I join their e-club, I can get free zingers with a $20 purchase. I bet their drinks are $20. I bet I can get
Let's come up with
What's
better
on-
slogan. I love it when people lean so hard into a bad name like Zinger Mountain Melt and Double Zing Me that like it just become people just start to fucking accept it. I want to give people a porcupine. I want to fill it. I want to fill an oversized pot pie to the brim with just meat after meat. Just pound the meat in there, and I'll let them pork it up for an extra $5. Pork me more.
double the pork and the pork blaster pork melt.
Go ahead and double down, if you will.
Double down on the
I
pork
did
catastrophe.
not, for the record, I did not Miller size my mountain melt, my Zinger Mountain Melt. Okay, and fuck you, Aaron, for looking it up.
I'm working on it. Did you put it up there? Because I'm trying and I can't find where Zoom went.
Oh, that's good. That's a great idea. Oh, fuck yeah.
Can we do that?
We got to show the people. They
working
can, hey, give me like 10 more seconds, baby. I blurred my background. I didn't change it.
Was there nothing but dicks in the back?
Oh, no, they see my real house now.
They know where I live.
Oh no, they've seen it.
Aaron, can you share it, Aaron?
I've already got it. I'm right there.
There we go.
Damn, beat me.
Got this. There, we're double down. See, double down. Now it's Miller size, baby.
Damn. Try our new chicken tender apocalypse plate.
God damn it. Well, now I kind of want it. I mean, if you talk about something long enough, I kind of want it.
I mean,
Their sauce is good. This is the goddamn secret fat ass episode of the century right here, dude. I'm just eating it with my arm around the plate, like hunkered down. Oh,
You gotta protect.
I'm eating my mountain melt.
Just like over it, so nobody is like, baby, nobody's gonna steal that for me. It's as much for you as it is for me.
I'll tell you what, though, when that mountain melt hits the table, everyone says the same thing. Damn, I should have got that.
Does it come out sizzling like fajitas?
No, it comes out with a gun and one bullet.
Dude, that's the commercial. That's how you sell it. It's like you know, it's like the traditional. You go around the table. Oh, I'll have this, and they showcase every, a bunch of stuff they have. Their monthly special or whatever. It's all good. It's all good. But now the Zinger Mountain Melt is that I was like, damn, I should have got that.
Damn, I should have got that.
Dude, this might be one of the hardest times I've ever laughed at the fucking show. This is the fucking Zinger Mountain Melt.
It's gold.
So if you go to Miller's, pass on the snow crab and get yourself a fucking plate full.
Tell them the hog sent you.
Yeah. Use promo code HOGS15.
Hit him up with a promo
15%
code where it
Zinger.
says tip, add on the bill, put HOGS15.
Yeah. You know what? For every Hogs 15 we get written in the tip line at Miller's Ale House with a Zinger Mountain Melt, if you Miller size it, a buck of that tips on me.
No, it's not.
For CC that back to Aaron.
Yeah. Send us a photocopy of your receipt.
Oh, dude, what if this was the thing that went viral? It's like, I'm in the hole, boys. God damn, that's a lot of Mountain Melt tip money.
How many
Miller's
people Miller size it? Why are so many people Miller sizing it? There's
That
enough
increased
chicken
the
on there
percentage of the
already.
tip.
They're in the back. The fucking fryers are just bursting into flames. We can't keep up. There's too many mountain milk.
Oh. Could I at least work for them then? Like, you don't get any money, but you'll never want again. Like, as many zingers as you can handle, boy.
When you and let me tell you something, I finished the plate, and at the end, there is a feeling that comes over you.
No, it looks good, man. That's a dandy treat right there. That's what that is.
What do you feel worse
Oh.
after eating? A Zinger's Mountain Melt, a Pizzilla, or a Shakaroni?
Wait, tell me again.
Ooh.
So Shakaroni, Zinger's Mountain Melt, or throwing something besides a pizza. What's another big?
What's the question though?
What do you feel worse after eating all of?
The Zinger's Mountain. Okay, the Zinger Mountain Melt is quality. Okay, again for the 18th time, the tenders are fantastic. The fries are great. The sauce is wonderful, and the house-made ranch. So suck my dick. I don't feel bad.
Zing me, baby.
If I had a Pizzilla, I would shit and puke at the same time.
Now, I will throw a contender into the ring that probably will make me feel worse than any meal. And it's this Goober Smooching monstrosity, the loaded blooming onion. That's right, folks.
Come on.
The blooming loaded onion is a regular blooming onion with the Aussie cheese fries attached. Now,
yeah,
the blooming onion on its own
trash.
will pin you to the ground.
It's great.
I'm not against the mountain melt. I'm just saying that.
Stop saying mountain melt, dude.
God damn it, still the mountain melt.
Goddamn, stop.
Goddamn mountain melts. I'll say the loaded blooming onion. No rules, just right at the Outback is probably my number one.
No rules, dude. There's no rules.
This guy
just come at the Outback with the blooming onion.
The loaded busted ton, dude. Whenever they brought that up at the board meeting, they were like, "Should we do this?" And then he said, "Well, it is no rules."
We declared that there are no rules, and in doing so, we have been a direct affront to God, and by doing so, we will create the most salacious foodstuffs known to man. I don't know what an AVIF file is. We're gonna see if I can shove it up Zoom's ass. These Australian snacks, they have a different file type than most of your average appetizers do.
I'm gonna put the very first image in my background as we close out in the last minute and a half here. That's the first thing Google Images gave me when I typed in busted tunion. I think the answer might surprise you.
Show me.
You'll only know that by going to youtube.com/talkinhogs or talkinhogspodcast.
Right. This is YouTube only content, my friend.
I don't know what this is, and it's backwards.
Oh
it's
my
God.
Wow.
Busted.
You looted.
That's me after the mountain melt, dude. Busted.
We gotta get off here. It's Tunyon time.
All right, Daniel. I'm sorry about your Tunyon, dude.
Man, it's gonna be all right. You know, through Christ, all things are possible.
Let's get plug. You look for the Tunyon, and I'll do the plugs. Guys, if you want to bust your Tunyon, if you want to find out more about the mountain melt, which might be one of the best bits we've had in recent history, Go on down to patreon.com/talkinghogs. If you want hot sauce for your mountain melt, that's gonna be the busted tongue right there.
Talking hogs, everything.
ATLburns.com. Use your promo code HOGS15 for 15% off your checkout for your hot sauce. Go on social media, follow us at Talking Hogs. Go to Twitter, Hogs Talking. That's backwards. Fuck Twitter. Email us at the Gmail if you want to fuck on and suck on. That's talkinghogspodcast@gmail.com. That's talkinghogspodcast@gmail.com.